My name is Gary Butterfield.
My name is Cole Ross.
And you're listening to Real Lich Hours, the Baldur's Gate 3 podcast with art by Jaden Dale and music by Gwen Static.
And in this episode, we crash several funerals, and we'll do it again.
We will do it again. 4 funerals and a funeral. And explain the afterlife in Faerun in the complete priest handbook.
Mm-hmm. Wrap up our summonables in combat and tactics.
Yeah, discuss attitude with attitude in Sage Advice.
And be so bold as to chat about Kobolds in Fiend Folio.
Finally, read one of your comments in the forum.
Yes. Real death-focused this week.
Yeah, at least today.
Yeah.
We're kind of portioning out the lower city is mildly tricky for this stuff. I'm doing it vaguely based on geography. So today we're just kind of doing mostly the cemetery, but we have a little bit of camp business and then a couple of buildings nearby that would not fit into anything else.
Right. So it's getting just kind of wrapped up into that district there. What's going on at camp for you? You have more stuff going on than I do.
Yeah. So I went and rested because I wanted, if you remember last episode, we did the Baldur's Mouth quest, and I wanted to get a newspaper. Like I don't know, that'd be fun to go to sleep and wake up and find the story of me in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And when I rest, 2 vampires show up, and they are here to kidnap Astarion. Yeah. We're all in our underwear here. This reminds me of my first playthrough where I lost everyone's underwear. Like I had a glitch where my character's underwear went away, so my character was always hanging dong in every camp.
Yeah. Okay.
Cutscene. Yeah. And then I had to try to find underwear to buy, and not very many merchants sell it.
Nope.
It turns out you have to steal it from like barrels and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so this was an Eastern Promises fight then.
The first one was the first time I went through it. This time it was an underwear fight, but they do armor me up. So it's 2 vampires in the cutscene, but there'll actually be 4 for the fight. And what's kind of interesting is that the arena you're in depends on where you're camping when this happens. It's one of the few camp fights. So I'm in the Elf Song, which has kind of an interesting geography and everything. They basically say, okay, I talk to them. They say, listen, we need all 7 to do the ritual here. They believe that Cazador is going to offer them a rebirth, and Astarion says, Cazador is not going to do anything. But if you swear to me, I will give you rebirth. I'll give you a chance to walk in the sun. And my character knows he's lying. I pass an insight check.
Yeah.
But I go ahead, then they say, okay, well, we'll side with you. But they're not able to do it. There's a geese or something like that. So I had to fight them.
Yeah.
And this is not too bad. The vampires are cool fights in this, but they are outnumbered, and they all start out in a line, and my character has really good initiative, and I now have a tadpole ability that lets me do a stun in a cone. So I go up to the top of them and stun a bunch of them. But I was worried that if they died, it would fuck up the Ascension ritual, because as they verified, we need all 7.
Yeah.
Spawn.
I ended up killing them because they came from my Astaria. My Astarion's mostly just hanging around in camp, justifying that from a roleplay perspective. Like, I don't want him to turn into a mind flayer.
Yeah. Well, he's a decadent dandy.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out at camp. Like, I don't know what he's doing. You can't really kill them. If you take them out, they teleport away.
Yeah.
So the ritual will still be on the table. I didn't realize that, though, so I turned on non-lethal. Didn't need to.
Yeah.
Afterwards, Astarion says, well, at least you've met my family. It's kind of cute. And I have an opportunity to talk him out of, killing his brothers and sisters, but I don't, obviously. And then I respec Minthara. She had been a warlock for a little bit, a paladin and a warlock, and I just turned her back into a war priest.
Yeah.
I want cleric spells back.
They're good.
Starting a new class late in the game feels kind of awkward.